So I bought the least expensive hot tent stove from Amazon and wanted to share my feedback with you. It was $140, made of stainless steel. It is very tiny, even when compared to my tiny little girl hands. You can carry it around with these little handles that fold out. And I'm not gonna lie, I had pretty low expectations. For some context, I spent more than a few winters relying primarily on wood to heat my home, and once even built and installed an outdoor wood boiler. The stove appears to be well built and sturdy. For this cheap price, one may expect a stove that is much more flimsy and not nearly this robust. Look at the good design of this tiny little door. Even when this thing is really cooking, this little ring stays cool enough you can touch it with your bare hands. The latch is well designed. And these are the type of hinges found on a proper wood stove. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this metal is a very reasonable thickness. Draft is controlled using the ash pan. That's right, this cheap little stove has an ash pan. A handy little feature that is missing from many expensive stoves made to heat your house. Anybody know what this is supposed to be used for? The stove is sold in two varieties, top exhaust and rear exhaust. I would have preferred the former, but shipping time was longer, so I purchased the rear exhaust model. It has this quarter turn adapter that fits securely in place. It did not come with a proper bolt to secure it, but it's easily remedied. These holes down here are for what the manufacturer calls secondary air draft. This is an interesting feature, presumably designed to mix air into any hot, unburnt gases before they exit, improving combustion efficiency by extracting more heat from each piece of firewood and creating cleaner exhaust. The air travels through little channels inside the firebox where it can be superheated before exiting through these exhaust ports. This is a curiously complex feature to build into such a tiny, inexpensive stove. The chimney pipe itself is quite a bit thicker than expected. It is similar to automotive exhaust pipe, except this is made from stainless steel. I would estimate it is double the thickness of standard single wall chimney pipe, commonly used inside homes here in the USA. All these sections break down easily and fit inside the firebox. And even the legs fold up for easy transport. Only a couple of negatives here. One is that there was no instructions whatsoever, other than a few photos in the advertisement itself online. And it runs a little bit hot, as this non-airtight stove really struggles to control draft of the air inlet. Overall, I am very impressed with this little stove.